Olga, thank you for agreeing to be interviewed. Why are you here at Brighton Vegfest?
Well, we are here because we have a rescue center in Spain for primates, mainly for chimpanzees, and we have a group of supporters in England that recommend us to be here because we all are vegan, and we thought that it's a good opportunity to present our project, you know.
What is the charity about?
Well, we have a primate rescue sanctuary in north of Barcelona, and we rescue mainly all the primates coming from circuses, pets, and chimpanzees and other primates that arrive illegally into Spain, and we give them like a second chance for life because we have a very big enclosure for them, and we put them in families and we re-socialize them.
How are the primates getting into Spain? Why are they going there?
Well, illegally, because I mean they are bought by somebody who wants to have a primate as pet. So, and they keep them at home, and of course a primate can live up many years, and they are wild animals, and sooner or later they will give problems. And this is when we can act.
A lot of people in Spain want to have primates as pets.
Yeah, it's very common. I mean, you would be surprised, you know, to be somewhere, anywhere, even worldwide, to have your neighbor having a small monkey as a pet. Yeah? Wow. It's quite easy sometimes, depending on the species, to buy in a shop. Yeah?
So what's wrong with having a pet as a primate?
Well, you know, a primate is it's a wild animal, and they are social animals. Most of them live in big families. I mean, if you have a pet, a primate at home, I mean, normally he lives alone, and he will become, you know, with at the end he will have psychological problems because I mean he needs somebody as him, you know, to be with. So and the main problem as well is that their requirements, you know, to have a pet at home, they are very, very huge. I mean, they need to be with somebody all the time. I mean, if you go on holidays, you cannot leave the pet with the chimp or the primate with anybody because you know they are special. They are very jealous of people living with you, and they can damage people. You know, it's dangerous, and I think it's very bad for them. Yeah.
So how can we help prevent this happening?
Well, spreading the word. This is very important. Of course, not going to circuses with wild animals. It's very common, not in Spain anymore. Well, sometimes in the south, you still can find people taking photos with wild animals. I mean, you can find it on the beaches, you know, somebody with a primate, and you go there, you pay some money for the photo. So, I mean, it's very important if we go anywhere and we find a wild animal, you know, abuse, I mean, we should denounce that.
How can we help support your charity?
Okay, you can go on www.mona-uk.org and you will see all the information about our project. And you can donate. That's the best. That's the best way of helping us. But of course, we take volunteers as well. So it's another way of help, you know, with your hands and at the sanctuary. Yeah.
What would the volunteers do?
Well, they do a lot of work with the primates. They prepare food, they feed them, they clean up the enclosures, they prepare enrichment on the outdoor enclosures for them to keep busy during the day. They collect data, they observe them. Yeah.
What led you to be vegan?
Because it's when you see what animals suffer, you know, for us, I mean, it's heartbreaking. So, and I think there's an option for us. So if we can do it, we do it. Yeah.
How do we get more people to go vegan?
Well, again, spreading the word, and I think give them, you know, because sometimes I think it's, you know, for people that eat meat, it's difficult for them how to figure out how to cook. You know, what am I going to eat? You know, and I think it's a good way of spreading recipes, you know, with families, with friends, and once they taste it, I mean, it's amazing, you know. I think it's a good way. Yeah.
Do you have any other tips for people that are thinking of going vegan?
Well, maybe at the beginning be close to another vegan. Yeah.
That sounds really good.
That is great. Thank you.
Okay, thank you to you. Primates from, you know, circuses, pets, and we give them like a second chance.